Dutch Mama here. I'm going to talk about politics again. Actually, I'm going to talk about religion. Actually, you can't separate the two. Let me explain. When the government makes rules, they have to be based on doing what's right. If the government makes a rule that is morally wrong, that's not good. So, when we talk about whether a candidate is a good candidate or whether a law is a good law, we are referring to some extent to their moral foundation. But what's right and wrong? Is it right to do this thing or not? Your decisions about that have to do with where you think right and wrong come from. And that is a religion issue. If you think that the President of the United States decides what's right and wrong, you're going to come up with a completely different perspective on what they do than if you think that the right and wrong are determined by the creator of the universe. So you have to get that ironed out. And a lot of our political discussions are going to be about that, which is also a religious discussion, and it's really good to have those. If you think, first of all, you gotta know, is there a God who determines this stuff? If so, which one? If you're a Muslim, you're going to have different ideas of right and wrong than if you're a born-again Christian. So make sure you got the right religion. Then, if you decide you don't want a God, you got to think, where are your morals going to come from? Usually, the perspective people get is that it's whatever the majority of people say. That's not always a good thing. I mean, we get upset about minority groups being persecuted. They're the minority group because they aren't the majority of people. Why are you upset about minority groups being mistreated by majority groups if the majority of people are the ones deciding what's right and wrong? If right and wrong come from the majority, it wasn't bad to mistreat those people. Also, if right and wrong come from the government, then the government can do whatever it wants, and you need to go along with it, which is a less than ideal situation when you look back on history, because the government tends to do some pretty stinky things and expect you to go along with it. This is just part of them being humans. So the best perspective I can come up with is that right and wrong are not determined by mere humans. I hope that helps. And I think I would rather go along with right and wrong coming from someone who came up with such gems as love God with all you got and treat others the way you wanted to be treated, instead of someone who thinks it's okay to dismember your young if they're inconvenient to you. I hope this helps, and thank you for your time, and have a good day.